Hey guys, the Kamsh here. As you guys know, the new set announcement is coming up soon, and also the standard will be coming up, so everything's going to be changing. So there wouldn't be that much point in exploring a new deck or doing a deck tech or something like that, but rather focus on gameplay analysis and that sort of thing that remains constant regardless of the card pool. So the season just restarted here like 1 or 2 days ago, and we're going to be playing some Tech Lock. I did a deck tech on this earlier, so if you're interested in the deck, check that out. But Tech Lock is a deck with a lot of options, so we're going to go ahead and analyze, try to analyze every single thing we can do each turn to figure out what the best play is. I've done this a couple times before, people have really enjoyed it, so let's go ahead and jump into this game, and I'll try to analyze every single possible thing that we can do in a turn, see if it's good. Alright, Warrior, should be a solid long matchup here. And the two matchups are actually really different, whether it's a Control or a Patron. Against Patron, you want to keep Bomb and Coil to kill an early Frothing, but we don't know what it is. We're actually just going to mulligan fully. Look for our... this is an okay hand, not the best. This we're just going to play out for tempos. We can use to remove something. There's Jiraxxus, which is nice. We don't have Coin, which against Controller is really important, because you can save your Coin to make an Infernal. But doesn't look like we have that. He's coining an Armorsmith. That's pretty weird. Maybe he thinks we're Zoo. We could play the Chow here to contest this, but he probably has a Warlock or another Armorsmith since he made that play, so let's just go ahead and tap. Pretty weird to just use coin aggressively like that against a Warlock that doesn't play anything on turn 1. Looks like he had a War Axe, which he's preemptively equipping. And going face. So this means he probably has a Deathblade, so this means he's probably Patron. Let's go ahead and Peddler here, because we can find a Bloodsail Corsair or something like that. Looks like no luck with that. Let's just... I don't know, Soulfire's not great, because it discards important things a lot of the time. This isn't really fantastic either, but Tournament Attendee is pretty bad here, so let's just take the Egg, I guess, and play the Chow. He can't kill both, and then we can sort of contest this Armorsmith here with board. He's playing pretty strange, using the Axe really aggressively. Probably has a lot of weapons in hand, probably a Deathblade or something. Oh no, looks like it's Control Warrior. That's I think that's a mistake then, that he just smacking face with the Axe. Like, that's just a waste of an Axe charge. We can go ahead and just Implosion the Armorsmith here. See if we can roll a 4. Classic. We could actually sack back the heal here, but we can do that later, and at least how it stands now, they at least trade with the Armorsmith. Really, Jiraxxus will just win us in the game here. The important thing is just to play around Ground Burst once he does, once we do go for the Jiraxxus. Opponent really just hates weapons or something, I don't know. Can tap here. Can go ahead and play out this Dragon Egg. And then we can Argus it and something else to like clear the Armorsmith. Next one can maybe just play a Belcher. We have a good removal, we have a Jiraxxus. Really, he's really gonna hit face there. I don't understand this guy. He's playing this so weird. Maybe, I mean, I guess he just drew like every weapon in his deck, but this still like makes very little sense to me. Like, I'm playing a Reno deck. Let's just tap an Argus here actually. Belcher's fine, but he still gets to trade for it, and this way he has like kind of an awkward turn. I mean, he does get to clear these with the Deathblade Death Rattle, but that'll be in 2 turns. And the important thing now is just to not die to Grom, I guess. Shouldn't be too hard. Is he casting other things? I can't imagine he wants to cast stuff here because we just gotta trade these in so the Death Rattle doesn't work them over. I'd love to draw a Harrison or an Ooze here though. Just armoring up. Alright. Actually coil our own Whelp here. I think that's fine. He's gonna die for free anyway, like he's gonna pop this. Alright. Yeah, we could just taunt both of these and then save the Belcher, like even tap. Kinda like that. So let's tap. And let's taunt both of these. You can't play Grom yet, but we will need to keep taunts up or find a Reno or something soon. But that shouldn't be that hard. Next we can go, like, if he plays a Boom or something, we can go, like, BGH plus Belcher. It's pretty strong. Can clear one of the Boom bots with this. That's assuming he plays a Boom, but I think he will. I don't know, his hand seems, like, pretty weird here. So I imagine he has a boom on 7. Is this not a boom? So confused. I guess he doesn't have a boom. Otherwise he wouldn't like be deciding between cards, because I think you just always slam boom here. What is he targeting with this with? There's no way he executes this. So is that like bash or slam? I feel like you would slam this first for the card draw though. Justicar's fine, so we can just go like Dark Bomb Belcher. Still really would like to draw that Reno though. 13 is a little bit outside of Grodd range, but still. So this looks like pretty standard Control Warrior. He might have another Death Bite in hand. I don't know, he went through those weapons like really fast. We just have the Owl for this. We can also Siphon it if we want to. I think we actually do, because we have BGH for some of the other bigger threats, and we want the life and the board presence, because we want to keep the Belcher alive, so let's just Owl Siphon it. And then we can keep applying pressure. And now if he doesn't have too strong of a play, we can actually just Jiraxis, because we have a taunt up to protect it. Which is pretty sweet. Like if he just armors up for some reason, but I imagine he'll have something better than that to do. Oh wow, Ysera. Ysera is pretty annoying, so if we draw Shadowfly, we can just steal it right away. If we don't, like we can tap here, and then play the Sylvanas out. The only thing here is if he got an Awakens... Oh no, if he got an Awakens, then we steal Ysera, and then he can't kill this and Gramus. So we're actually fine if he got an Awakens. Although we are still like really low. We do have to worry about the Dream card providing a lot of burst now, though, because it can bounce our taunts. It could be Nightmare, which bursts for a lot, like all that kind of stuff. We have to worry about now, which is kind of annoying. And Sylvanas doesn't even steal Ysera immediately unless we draw like a. That seems like a really strange play to me. That's a really weird play. I guess it depends on the Dream Hearts he got, but like now we just gotta steal the Ysera. We can even like Faceless and have 2 Yseras, but I'm not. Let's actually tap for Reno. Okay, so we're doing this for sure, right? Let's do this. Thing is, if he has Grom and Awakens, which is the only reason I can see him making a play like this, then if we just play Jiraxis, we're dead. We could Loatheb here to buy ourselves next return, just Faceless the Ysera. I do kind of like that play, actually. Then we can always Jiraxis later. Yeah, I think I like that. And then if he has to Brawl here for this, that costs 10 mana. And now because we have 2 Yseras out, even if he Brawls, like maybe one of them survives and we have these, we can win into that Jiraxis, so really we just need to draw a Reno. We can also Sack Pack Gang Boss to heal, but if you got Ysera Awakens, that's not going to be enough to save us. Oh, he's just playing Boom. And Laughing Sister, okay. Oh, I wish I had Reno. Okay, so let's do this to start with. Stole a Boom Bot. Okay, now we can like do this and heal with it just in case of shenanigans. Then we can BGH this. We're playing everything out first because we want the Boombot to not hit face. Then we can do this. That's fine. Then we can go face. And now we hope he doesn't have Awakens Grom, because we are in... Oh, we're not dead to Awakens Grom, now we're at 17. Yeah, so we're fine now, we're fine. If he has Awakens Nightmare Grom, we're dead. So Grom, Awakens, plus Nightmare, or you want to Nightmare the Grom first. I guess it doesn't really matter, because the Boombot can't kill it. Oh, looks like he didn't have it, so we got there. Let's go ahead and play another one here. Alright, looks like up against a Paladin, probably Secret Paladin. If it's Murlocs, it's a pretty terrible matchup, but I imagine it's Secrets, so we don't actually want any of these cards. Faceless is better later to copy Tyrion. Implosion's like a good 4-drop, but we really want like the Chow Peddler type cards here. Doomsayer is actually really good, Kezin as well, Owl's decent, so this is actually a pretty good hand. Ooh, Spellbreaker too. The silences are good because they silence like things that are avenged, and they also like can pop to silence Tyrion, silence mini-bots, stuff like that. So here we want a tempo Doomsayer because it stops his next turn play as well, so he gives us a free tap without having to worry about anything. If he has Creeper, then he gets 2 1/1s here, but then we can tap Coil it. So that just what that does is that just pushes the game towards a later state, which is really good for us because our deck wins in the late game. The other thing is that if by doing that we actually we could have developed a threat there if we had one. If we had like a Chow, we would be the ones with the first thing on the board. So you could coil this, but I'm sure just gonna Kezin here. Kezin's the best when it gets like 1 secret, because then you're not getting like the RNG. Like he developed the secret that turn because that's the secret he wanted most that turn. Now we can just coil this. We can also silence it to make it a 1/1 again, but coil just cleans it clearly, so there's no reason to waste the silence on it. So let's coil, see what we draw. Now we can just tap and probably pass. We have like a lot of the answers that we need against him in this hand, so really we just need to find a creature we can develop. That is a good card. Fortunately, we can BGH this after a little bit. Harrison's good too, so we just want to we can tap here, and then we just want to play out a minion that he's not clearing. Could actually go for the Spellbreaker, because Spellbreaker he can, like if we have Owl, we get blown out by Muster. We can go for a Spellbreaker here. We just want a minion on the board to proc stuff, and then if he clears, that's fine for us too. We also have Nether, so if things get really, yeah, he's just smorking us. Didn't play around MC Tech, interesting. So the way this works now is we can like attack this. If Avenge hits one of these, we can just silence whichever one it hits with the Owl, Dark Bomb another one, and then BGH this. So now we can like do something like this, and then Dark Bomb this. And now you know we have the Avenge up for our creatures. He only has 4 damage on the board. We have Harrison up to draw cards. We have Nether up in case he has something else crazy, like if he has Boom this turn. We're really just missing a Reno. That's a little bit worse than this getting Avenged because you can trade with this now. Oh, he opts not to. Interesting. Does he have a way to clear it? Because you could get blown out by Shadow Flame here if he were to play something bigger. Went for the Divine Favor, pretty solid value, drawing 4 cards, 5 cards, 4 cards, using 3. So we can just get a good Demon Wrath here. I don't actually know what the secret is, but either way we should be able to get a reasonable Demon Wrath. We could also Nether, but there's not really a reason to. It's a Noble Sack. So now our Owl dies, but we can just go like this. And Demon Wrath. Just pass the turn. If he has Tyrion, we can like play this and taunt. And then if he has a silence for it, we just need a Siphon for the Tyrion so we can Harrison. Looks like he's opting for a Challenger. It only gets, what, 1 secret here? And no secrets, right, because it's been Noble Sack and Avenge already. So we can just tap Siphon this, probably. I think there's a reason to Nether here. Because we just need to find Faceless to deal with Tyrion. It's a lot better of a way to deal with it. We have used both our silences already, but we have a Harrison still. We have Hellfire to clear, we have Sylvanas. We're like pretty good to go, I think. Belcher's fine. Coghammer Belcher is a little bit annoying, but we could actually just play Harrison here if our plan is to steal steal Tyrion with that, sorry. Or Faceless it. This draws us 2 cards and it puts something on the board that like contests this. Nice. Healbot's pretty good as well. Let's go ahead and do this. So if we find like an Elven Archer, that works too. So now I can actually tap as well here. There's Reno. It's nice pickup. So now when this attacks here, the Divine Shield will pop. Just like very good for us. This trades now. Yep, there's the Tyrion. We still have Ooze also. The only annoying thing here is that he can make 1/1 so that Sylvana steals the wrong thing. But we can still go ahead and actually play the Chow and taunt the Chow too. Actually go ahead and do this. And now if worst comes to worst, we can like Nether and then Reno, but we should be able to just clear this with damage, assuming Sylvanas doesn't steal it. Yeah, so we're probably going to steal a 1/1, unless we get really lucky, but again, that's fine. He still has to pop Divine Shield to kill this, and then we can, like, Hellfire Reno, for example, or Hellfire Molten Reno. Yeah, you know, it's okay, stuff happens. If he has a Consecrate, that's the only way this is kind of bad for us, but we should still be able to just Nether, like, play the Molten, and then not die, because he only has 5 damage. He can't burst us for 7, because he doesn't play like Leroy's. We could even tap here, but I don't think there's a reason to tap anymore. We already have everything we want to draw, and we don't want to like go into Fatigue for some reason if he has like Ultimate for this and all our other threats. Plus, once you have like 2 or 3 cards left in your deck, Jiraxis starts being really bad because you set your max health to 15 and then you can just die. So we don't really want to tap here. Just going face, interesting. He probably knows we have Reno at this point, so I feel like you clear here and just go for the long game with because your hero power is better. You have the 1/1s. But to each his own, I guess. We could Argus here, but I think it's better to Ooze. Again, we could have gotten a free tap here, but we don't want to tap anymore. Let's get the free clear. So now he has basically Dr. Boom left as a way to win. Here it is. So I mean, we can just attack this into here, go face here, Hellfire. And the taunts don't really matter, so we can just like throw out a heal butt here, like instead of the Belcher for now. That's fine. So you get this trade here, then get to play this. Oh, he had True Silver still, so I guess Belcher is actually better there. Wow, he's going face. This guy's pretty crazy. I think we actually save Shadow Flame because it's just not that good here. Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's just play this stuff out. So we just, If Jiraxis is actually the bottom card, that's kind of bad for us. If we get it like next turn, that's fine, but if it's actually the bottom card, we could still lose this game. He's fatiguing first, though, but only barely. Only barely. That's kind of an unfortunate time to draw this. I guess we'll just Shadow Flame it. Alright, solid. And we don't want to sack pack this yet, because again, if we draw Jiraxis, it's a good thing we didn't tap those turns, by the way. If we draw Jiraxis, then we just want to play it and save the sack packs for after. He doesn't really have any, like... Lothep is, I guess, the biggest thing he had left. Okay, Jiraxis is this card, we're fine. Jiraxis is any of the other 2 cards, we're kind of in a bad position. Okay, there we go. So we can, like... Now we can clear, and then next turn we can sack pack this imp. Unless he has, like, another muster, but... We can now sack pack this imp, and he shouldn't be able to race us. Like, he's close to being able to race us, but not quite. Because we have an Argus for the, Oh, this actually matters a lot whether this hits or not. Nice. So you can hit this. You can, like... Obviously we attack with it first. Then we can sack pact. We can do this, and then we can Argus 2 6/6s next turn. And even he can probably do the math that he loses at this point. I'm not sure what this card is. I think it might be another Uldaman. Oh, that's another Juggler. Okay. Oh, we have Faceless too. So I mean, next turn we can like Faceless these two, but... But I'm pretty clearly losing at this point. Alright, awesome. So that was some gameplay analysis with Techlock. Definitely a fun deck. Check out the deck tech if you haven't seen it. But just thought I'd do some beginning of the season gameplay analysis since you know, a lot is going to be changing soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great week. If you enjoyed this, check out some other articles on tempostorm.com. Please do like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you enjoyed some of my content, check out my stream at twitch.tv/thekamshhs. Lots of great stuff there as well. Thank you so much for watching, and as usual, I'll see you guys next week with some more sweet content.